Did you know that goldfish can remember for months? That's right. Contrary to the popular myth that goldfish only remember for 3 seconds, they actually have impressive long-term memory capabilities. Research demonstrates that goldfish can retain information for as long as 5 months. In controlled experiments, these remarkable fish have been trained to push levers to receive food, indicating that they can learn through conditioning. Furthermore, goldfish can distinguish between different shapes and colors, proving their ability to recognize and remember various stimuli. They even exhibit behaviors resembling an internal clock, returning to their feeding spot at specific times. Not only do they remember their environment, but they also form bonds with other fish and their human caregivers, learning to associate certain individuals with food rewards. In maze tests, goldfish navigate their way to treats, recalling their learned paths weeks later. With their complex neural systems and undeniable curiosity, goldfish are far from the forgetful pets we often perceive them to be. So, next time someone mentions a goldfish's short memory, share the fascinating truth. Here's a wild fact about tigers and their roars. Tigers don't just roar to assert dominance. They have a remarkable ability to weaponize sound. Their roars produce infrasound frequencies that lie below the range of human hearing, allowing them to communicate over distances greater than 3 kilometers. This unique form of vocalization sends out powerful vibrations that can resonate within the bodies of nearby prey. When animals hear these roars, they can experience a startling physical reaction that some scientists interpret as a temporary paralysis. This response isn't merely fear. It significantly slows motor functions and muddles judgment, creating a window of opportunity for the tiger to approach and ambush. Research has indicated that the sound may disrupt brainwave activity or trigger a distress response, immobilizing the victim just long enough for the tiger to strike. This evolutionary trait serves as nature's own long-distance stun gun, enhancing the tiger's hunting prowess and ensuring they remain apex predators in their habitats. Isn't nature fascinating? Did you know bones can be stronger than steel? While it sounds unbelievable, when comparing weight for weight, bones actually outperform steel in strength. This fascinating capability arises from their remarkable structure, which blends toughness with lightweight flexibility in a way that steel simply cannot achieve. Bones are not just rigid frameworks, they are dynamic living tissues that adapt throughout our lives. This adaptation occurs through a process known as remodeling, where old bone is broken down and replaced by new bone. Thanks to this process, bones can become denser and stronger, especially with the influence of physical activities like sports or weightlifting. Interestingly, young individuals may enjoy stronger bones due to growth spurts, while older adults can experience a reduction in bone density. Fortunately, maintaining bone strength is possible through a balanced diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, along with regular exercise. So, the next time you consider what strength looks like, remember that your bones might just be outflexing steel. What if I told you about the Faroe Islands sheep? This mesmerizing archipelago, an autonomous region of Denmark, stands out for an intriguing reason. It has more sheep than people. With roughly 80,000 sheep roaming its rugged landscapes, the human population is only around 50,000. This unique sheep-to-person ratio makes the Faroe Islands a fascinating destination for tourists and animal enthusiasts alike. As you explore the breathtaking scenery, you'll encounter these fluffy inhabitants basking on rolling hills and dramatic cliffs, behaviors that contribute to the island's rustic charm. Sheep farming plays a significant role in local culture and economy, with wool being utilized for traditional attire and lamb served as a gourmet delicacy in many dishes. Locals celebrate their woolly companions, And you might even spot sheep featured in artwork or local festivals. The presence of these delightful creatures not only enhances the striking landscape, but also ingrains a sense of community and tradition among the islanders. So, whether you're a nature lover or a foodie, the Faroe Islands invite you to discover their unique allure, where sheep reign supreme. Have you ever wondered why ginkgo trees are so special? In Sumter, South Carolina, you'll discover the world's largest ginkgo farm, stretching over an impressive 500 acres. This remarkable location hosts more than 1 million ginkgo trees, each known for its distinctive fan-shaped leaves and remarkable durability. Often dubbed a living fossil, the ginkgo tree has thrived for millions of years, enduring environmental changes that wiped out countless other species. At this expansive farm, visitors can dive into the many applications of ginkgo, ranging from traditional herbal medicine to delightful culinary dishes. The antioxidant-rich ginkgo leaves are widely used in supplements and are believed to enhance brain function. But this farm is more than just a collection of trees. It actively promotes sustainable farming techniques that help maintain this ancient species for generations to come. Picture yourself strolling through a vibrant landscape of golden and yellow leaves in the autumn, or witnessing the vibrant green fans emerging in the spring. With its deep-rooted history and significant contributions to both science and gastronomy, shouldn't everyone plan a visit to this extraordinary ginkgo paradise? Believe it or not, BMW's journey began after WWI. The story of BMW isn't just about luxury vehicles. It unfolds in the challenging aftermath of World War I, when Germany faced significant economic hurdles due to the Treaty of Versailles. This treaty imposed heavy reparations on Germany, forcing many companies to adapt or risk extinction. BMW, initially a manufacturer of aircraft engines, shifted its focus and entered the automotive industry in 1923, marking its entry with the launch of the BMW 315 PS, its first car. This model not only embodied the brand's commitment to performance and quality, but also showcased a powerful engine and elegant design that captivated driving enthusiasts. As BMW navigated the economic turmoil, it blended innovation with necessity, transitioning from an aircraft maker to an iconic name in the automotive market. Over the years, BMW has become synonymous with engineering excellence, celebrated not just for its impressive cars, but also for a rich history that reflects resilience and creativity in the face of adversity. How remarkable is it that such a prestigious brand blossomed from such hardship? Have you ever wondered why floods are increasing? The frequency of devastating floods along the Mississippi River is on the rise, raising alarms for farmers, businesses, and city planners alike. Climate change plays a significant role in these changes, causing heavier rainfall patterns and increased snowmelt in the spring. Every year, as water levels surge due to relentless storms, the risk of overflowing banks grows, threatening to inundate farmlands and urban areas. Farmers face the heart-wrenching challenge of losing entire crops, which directly impacts their livelihoods and the local economy that depends on agriculture. Meanwhile, local businesses struggle with the fallout. Disrupted supply chains and diminished customer traffic can mean the difference between thriving and going under. Cities grapple with extensive repairs to roads, bridges, and other critical infrastructure, leading to increased taxes or resource reallocation. If these flood events continue to escalate, they could become a troubling new normal, prompting urgent discussions about flood prevention, infrastructure improvements, and community resilience. How will communities adapt to these challenges, and what proactive measures can be implemented to safeguard lives and livelihoods against this growing threat? Guess what really drives Brunei's proboscis monkeys? These fascinating creatures are truly a sight to behold. Living primarily in the lush mangrove forests, riverbanks, and tropical rainforests of Brunei, notably within Ulu Temburong National Park, proboscis monkeys captivate everyone with their distinctive long noses and vibrant social structures. This national park, renowned for its breathtaking scenery, plays a crucial role in conserving unique wildlife and is often regarded as a sanctuary for these quirky primates. Brunei's government is dedicated to wildlife protection, enforcing strict policies to combat threats like deforestation and illegal hunting, helping safeguard the proboscis monkeys and their lush habitats. As a result, visitors can delight in the sight of these playful monkeys swinging through the trees in their natural environment. Observing them isn't just an adventure. It's an opportunity to connect with nature and support conservation initiatives that preserve the delicate balance of biodiversity. Experiencing the charm of proboscis monkeys in Ulu Temburong makes every trip unforgettable and highlights the importance of protecting our natural world. Is it really true that dinosaurs were discovered in 1824? This fascinating revelation traces back to British geologist William Buckland, who unearthed the first dinosaur fossil, naming it Megalosaurus. This extraordinary find was more than just a fossil. It signaled the beginning of paleontology, the science dedicated to studying ancient life forms. The Megalosaurus, a large carnivorous dinosaur that roamed the Earth approximately 166 million years ago during the Jurassic period, astonished both scientists and the public alike. When Buckland presented his groundbreaking findings to the Geological Society of London, it ignited a wave of fascination about the prehistoric world, dispelling the belief that these massive creatures were merely myth. Buckland's discovery laid the groundwork for future paleontologists, inspiring them to delve into the rich history of dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. This pivotal moment transformed our understanding of Earth's biological history, showcasing a diverse array of life that existed long before humans. The legacy of Megalosaurus continues to impact scientific exploration and capture the imagination of millions. How exciting is that? Did you know Himba homes are built from cow dung? In the heart of Namibia, the Himba tribe demonstrates an extraordinary method of constructing their houses using materials most people would overlook. These resilient artisans combine clay with cow dung to craft their unique dwellings, commonly referred to as ombu or ovanda. While the idea of cow dung might seem off-putting at first, it serves practical purposes that enhance their living conditions. This combination not only provides superb insulation against the intense desert heat, but also creates a strong structure. The clay binds the materials together, while the dung offers a unique durability that contrasts with conventional building materials. Interestingly, during the sweltering days, these homes remain refreshingly cool, shielding occupants from the noonday sun. The Himba people's innovative use of locally sourced resources reflects a profound respect for their environment and cultural heritage. By harmonizing their traditional practices with natural elements, they highlight the incredible potential of sustainable living even in challenging climates. Isn't it fascinating how creativity and tradition come together to create such resilient homes? Hard to believe, but Forrest ran in Monument Valley. In the iconic film Forrest Gump, there's a memorable scene where Forrest sets off on his epic cross-country run in the breathtaking Monument Valley, a stunning natural landmark located on the border of Arizona and Utah. This majestic area serves as more than just a backdrop for Forrest's journey. It symbolizes classic American cinema. With its dramatic red rocks and endless horizons, Monument Valley has hosted countless famous films, particularly westerns, establishing an image that many recognize instantly. Think of legendary movies featuring cowboys, vast deserts, and thrilling showdowns. Numerous scenes were shot in this striking landscape. The beauty of Monument Valley is so distinct that it truly captures the essence of the American West, whisking audiences into the heart of nature and adventure. So, as you watch Forrest running through that captivating scenery, remember that he's not just running. He's traversing a piece of cinematic history, where film legends were made and the spirit of adventure lives on. Most people don't know this, but presidents can be wealthy. Before Donald Trump captivated headlines with his fortune, John F. Kennedy held the title of the richest U.S. president. Born into a prominent Boston family in 1917, Kennedy's wealth stemmed from both family inheritances and savvy investments. While he didn't possess the staggering billions seen today, his financial standing was substantial for his era. The Kennedy family, known for their extensive business ventures in shipbuilding and real estate, set a foundation of wealth that not only cushioned their lifestyle, but also shaped their political influence. This financial background offered Kennedy unique opportunities during his presidency, allowing him to navigate pivotal events like the Cuban Missile Crisis with a network of connections and resources. The interplay between wealth and leadership is fascinating. It suggests that financial power can provide both the means and motivation for significant political action. As you reflect on historical legacies, consider how wealth may have shaped decisions and paved pathways for influential leaders in history. Is it really true that J is missing from the periodic table? It's a curious fact that the letter J holds the dubious honor of being the only letter not represented on this essential scientific chart. The periodic table is like a grand organizer of all known chemical elements, enabling scientists and students to easily navigate the building blocks of everything surrounding us. Each element boasts a unique symbol, typically derived from its name, and letters from the alphabet are used to create these symbols. However, when it comes to the construction of this table, the letter J simply didn't make the cut. This peculiar absence is partly attributable to the origins and naming conventions of the elements, many of which were named long ago in Latin or Greek, languages that did not have the letter J in its current form. Instead, we see letters like H for hydrogen and C for carbon enjoying representation. Interestingly, while there are no elements officially starting with a J, this absence highlights the rich history of how these chemical identities were discovered and classified. Next time you glance at the periodic table, ponder the fascinating quirks that reflect science's storied past. Prepare to be amazed by highway maintenance challenges. Aging highway infrastructure, tricky weather conditions, and the constant flow of vehicles all contribute to the pressing need for ongoing maintenance of U.S. highways. Picture this. You're driving on a bumpy road filled with potholes. Not only is it incredibly uncomfortable, but it can also pose serious dangers to your safety. Over time, the constant weight of heavy trucks and cars leads to wear and tear, creating cracks and other unfortunate issues in the pavement. When you factor in unpredictable weather, ranging from heavy rain and snow to scorching heat, it becomes clear how these elements speed up road deterioration. Consequently, dedicated road crews are tirelessly patching surfaces, repainting lines, and making sure safety signs are clearly visible. This regular maintenance does more than enhance safety for all drivers. It also extends the lifespan of highways, ultimately saving taxpayer money in the long run. So, the next time you encounter construction or repair work on your journey, remember, it's all about maintaining safe and functional infrastructure for everyone. What if I told you about Laos's hidden treasures? Laos holds a remarkable yet sobering title. It's the most bombed country in the world. Between 1964 and 1973, the United States launched an extensive bombing campaign aimed at disrupting the Vietnamese supply lines. This campaign resulted in the dropping of around 2 million tons of bombs across the country. Yet, Laos's narrative is far more complex than its war-torn history. Nestled in the heart of Southeast Asia, this land is graced by the majestic Mekong River, which winds through lush landscapes, providing essential resources and supporting diverse ecosystems. It's a lifeline for local communities, enriching their culture with its generous bounty. Think of Si Phan Don, an awe-inspiring archipelago of approximately 4,000 islands, where tranquil lagoons and rare species like the Irrawaddy dolphin thrive. Today, Laos stands as a testament to resilience. The enduring spirit of its people can be seen in the vibrant markets, serene temples, and the lush, natural beauty that surrounds them. How does this remarkable country weave its painful past into a hopeful future? Prepare to be amazed by double rainbows. A double rainbow is truly one of nature's most enchanting spectacles. Picture this. As sunlight breaks through after a storm, it hits raindrops hanging in the air, acting like tiny prisms that bend and split the light into a dazzling array of colors. This incredible optical phenomenon features two concentric rainbows, the brighter, more vivid inner rainbow and a fainter outer one that appears in reverse order of colors. The outer rainbow is wider and often displays a soft pastel hue. Witnessing this breathtaking display fills many with awe, and numerous cultures link double rainbows to good luck, or a sign of something special on the horizon. The science behind this event is fascinating. Light refracts, reflects, and disperses as it passes through each droplet of water, creating a brilliant spectrum of colors, each with its own unique wavelength. The next time you spot a double rainbow, take a moment to appreciate how rain and sunshine combine to create such magical beauty in the sky. Surprisingly, it's a fact that supernovae can outshine galaxies. In 2015, astronomers discovered Assassin 15 LAH, the brightest supernova ever recorded, illuminating our understanding of cosmic phenomena. Imagine a stellar explosion that shines brighter than entire galaxies. This extraordinary event captured scientists' attention not only for its initial brightness, but also for a puzzling second surge of light about 2 months later. Such behavior suggested that Assassin 15 LAH might have shed its outer layers prior to the explosion or interacted with surrounding gas and dust in a unique fashion. Supernovae, like Assassin 15 LAH, are essential for the universe, as they disperse vital elements, including carbon and oxygen, into space, fostering the birth of new stars and planets. The radiant glow from this supernova traveled billions of light years, allowing us on Earth to witness the spectacular and tumultuous life cycles of stars. Each major astronomical discovery, from Assassin 15 LAH to others, enhances our comprehension of the cosmos, uncovering the mysteries that tie together the fabric of the universe and its evolution. Believe it or not, did you know supermarkets waste tons of food every year? It's astonishing to discover that the average supermarket in the United States discards about 3,000 pounds of food annually, which is roughly the weight of a small car. Much of this waste stems from perfectly edible fruits and vegetables that fail to meet stringent cosmetic standards. A slight bruise or an unusual shape leads to their untimely demise on store shelves, despite being safe and nutritious. Additionally, items nearing their expiration dates are often thrown away, regardless of their remaining freshness. While some supermarkets have stepped up by donating unsold food to local food banks, the reality is that a significant portion still ends up in landfills. This not only squanders valuable resources, but also heightens greenhouse gas emissions, contributing to climate change. So, what can individuals do to combat this troubling trend? By supporting stores committed to sustainable practices and being more conscious of our grocery choices, we can all make a difference. Together, let's reduce food waste and create a healthier planet for future generations. Let's uncover the truth about shark skin. Sharks are not just formidable predators. Their skin is a natural marvel that enhances their hydrodynamic abilities. Unlike most marine animals, sharks have evolved a unique skin texture, adorned with dermal denticles, tiny, tooth-like scales that point backward. These scales create microscopic grooves, which form directional channels to streamline water flow, dramatically reducing both drag and turbulence as the shark swims. This remarkable adaptation allows sharks to glide silently through the water, reaching impressive speeds of up to 60 km/h, while conserving energy during long hunts. Additionally, the textured surface of shark skin acts as a shield, repelling parasites and microorganisms, thus preventing biofouling. Interestingly, engineers are taking inspiration from this natural design, using it to develop advanced coatings for ships and high-performance Olympic swimsuits. Shark skin is more than just a protective layer. It serves as an efficient propulsion system and antibacterial suit, a perfect testament to 400 million years of evolution in aquatic environments. Isn't nature amazing? What if I told you about Speakeasy's cunning secrets? During Prohibition, when the sale of alcohol was outlawed in the United States, clever bar owners devised ingenious methods to keep the party going. Some cleverly transformed their establishments into unassuming soda shops, appearing innocent to the average passerby. The key trick was deceptively simple. While they served root beer to customers looking for a refreshing beverage, they discreetly offered whiskey to those who possessed the elusive password. This clever ruse allowed nightlife enthusiasts to sip fizzy drinks by day and indulge in forbidden cocktails by night, all while evading the scrutiny of law enforcement. Imagine entering a quaint soda shop, sharing a secret handshake, and stepping into a hidden bar that bustled with excitement. These speakeasies fostered an exhilarating atmosphere, granting patrons the sensation of belonging to an exclusive club. The allure of such venues captured the essence of rebellion during this dry era, revealing the extents to which people would go to enjoy a social drink and camaraderie. So, the next time you enjoy a root beer float, consider the covert charm of those daring times when a simple soda could lead to a thrilling night of subterfuge. Believe it or not, the Tao's hum mystifies many people. This eerie and low-pitched sound, reminiscent of a distant diesel engine, has captivated and puzzled listeners around the globe. First reported in the early 1990s in Taos, New Mexico, this unexplained phenomenon has garnered attention not only from local residents, but also from researchers and lawmakers. In fact, in 1997, the United States Congress acknowledged the hum's perplexity and requested a scientific investigation into its cause. However, attempts to trace its source have left scientists scratching their heads. The hum is most often reported in the USA, UK, and parts of Northern Europe, where it disrupts the lives of those who hear it, leading to sleepless nights and added stress. Theories range from the environmental to the industrial, yet definitive explanations remain elusive. Some believe it could stem from geological activity or man-made noise pollution, while others speculate about unique acoustic phenomena. Next time you're in a serene, quiet area, Pause for a moment and listen closely. You may just be fortunate enough to experience the mysterious Taos hum, a sound that continues to baffle and intrigue. This might surprise you. Sea urchins are more versatile than you think. While these spiky creatures may appear to be mere defenseless balls of spikes, they are, in fact, remarkable survivors in the ocean. Sea urchins maneuver through their rocky habitats using their spines for locomotion, nudging themselves along with a unique combination of movement and suction from their tube feet. These spines also serve as sensory tools, helping the urchins detect nearby currents and potential threats. Interestingly, some urchins have developed the ability to carry pieces of shells or debris, utilizing their spines for camouflage, a clever adaptation that helps them evade predators. Particularly in tropical regions, certain species possess venomous spines that stun small prey or deter would-be attackers. But their role doesn't end there. Beneath the waves, sea urchins act as vital ecosystem engineers. They help maintain coral health, clean the seabed, and adapt to some of the harshest environments found underwater. It's fascinating to consider how these seemingly simple creatures play such crucial roles in their ecosystems. Is it really true that Yellowstone conceals a supervolcano? Beneath the stunning landscapes of Yellowstone National Park lies one of the largest and most active supervolcanoes in the world. This enormous geological formation stretches across 3,472 square miles, impacting areas in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. While the beautiful lakes and iconic geysers like Old Faithful delight millions of visitors each year, they mask the reality of a vast chamber filled with molten rock underneath. The last significant eruption occurred around 640,000 years ago, prompting scientists to closely monitor volcanic activity in the region today. This vigilance stems from the enormous potential that this supervolcano holds. If it were to erupt again, the consequences could affect not just the park, but much larger regions. Researchers dedicate countless hours to studying Yellowstone's unique geothermal features to gain insights into volcanic behavior and the Earth's geology as a whole. Next time you visit Yellowstone, consider that you're exploring the surface of a sleeping giant, teeming with untold secrets. What else might be hidden beneath these breathtaking views? Let's uncover the truth about dung beetles. It might seem unbelievable, but these small yet fascinating creatures use the Milky Way as a navigational aid in the dark. Known for their impressive strength in rolling dung balls, dung beetles possess a remarkable ability to orient themselves under the night sky. Recent studies reveal that they can navigate by observing the stars, enabling them to maintain a straight course while transporting their precious dung. This navigation skill is particularly vital for avoiding predators and returning safely to their burrows. Even on cloudy nights when stars are obscured, some dung beetle species cleverly utilize the moon's light to guide their journey. Imagine a tiny beetle, no larger than a thumb, utilizing the luminous glow of the Milky Way as its navigation tool, all while dragging a ball of dung that can be several times its size. This incredible ability showcases the deep connection between nature and the cosmos, highlighting that even the smallest of creatures can perform remarkable feats. How can such a tiny insect have such grand navigation skills? Why exactly does a rhino's horn defy expectations? Most people assume a rhino's horn is made of bone, similar to antlers or tusks. But fascinatingly, it is actually composed of keratin, the same protein that forms our hair and nails. This unique structure provides the horn with incredible strength and remarkable flexibility. Unlike bone, a rhino's horn has no internal blood vessels or marrow, which is significant for its functionality. The keratin fibers grow continuously, much like our fingernails, allowing the horn to regenerate after damage. Instead of snapping under stress, the horn's layered construction enables it to bend and rebound, acting like a biological spring during fights or defense against predators. Scientists have discovered that horn rings can reveal a rhino's age, health, and even the environmental conditions it has faced throughout its life. Beyond its primary functions, rhino horns have sparked the interest of bioengineers who seek to develop sustainable materials inspired by their tough and renewable properties. How will this knowledge impact conservation efforts? Hard to believe, but nails tell our growth secrets. It turns out that our fingernails grow nearly 4 times faster than our toenails. On average, fingernails stretch about 3 millimeters in a month, while toenails only manage to creep along at about 1 millimeter during the same time. Isn't that incredible? The reason behind this remarkable difference lies in how we use our hands and feet. Our fingers are continuously engaged in activities like typing, cooking, or playing sports, which boosts blood flow and stimulates nail growth. In contrast, toenails are often confined to shoes, limiting their exposure and slowing their growth. Moreover, the fingernails receive more sunlight and nutrients from the air, both promoting their faster development. This pattern also reflects evolutionary adaptations. Our hands play a crucial role in survival and social interaction, while toes primarily assist in balancing and walking. So, the next time you notice your fingernails growing much quicker than your toenails, you'll appreciate the fascinating reasons behind this phenomenon. Who knew something as simple as nails could reveal so much about our bodies? Hard to believe, but Romans drank poisoned wine. In ancient Rome, people embraced a unique philosophy surrounding the safety of their drinks through a curious mixture called Mithridatium. This potion, made from wine blended with honey and various herbs, was thought to be a powerful antidote against poisons. It became remarkably popular among all classes, from everyday farmers to the mightiest emperors. The origins of this belief can be traced back to King Mithridates VI of Pontus, a ruler known for his incredible resistance to toxins, who reportedly consumed this concoction daily to fend off assassination attempts. His legend only amplified the appeal of Mithridatium, as Romans found comfort in believing they could safely enjoy their wine without fear of hidden dangers. Picture yourself seated at a lavish Roman banquet, surrounded by friends, sipping on this enchanting mixture while discussing the day's events. The atmosphere must have felt vibrant and carefree, with tokens of poison transformed into symbols of health and vitality. It's fascinating to consider how such antiquated customs forged their perceptions of well-being and security. How did these practices shape the society we know today? Why exactly does buffet dining tempt us so much? Heading to an all-you-can-eat buffet can feel like stepping into a culinary wonderland, filled with every dish imaginable. It's tempting to think you're securing a fantastic deal, but the reality is often more complex. Buffets are designed to attract those with a hearty appetite, and if you're not among the food champions who can consume vast quantities, you may leave feeling regretful rather than satisfied. The average person can only eat so much, making the flat rate feel more like a loss than a bargain when half your plate remains untouched. Additionally, buffets bombard diners with an overwhelming selection of food, which can lead to indecision and inevitably food wastage. None of us wants to throw away what we could have savored. The pressure to eat more in order to justify the cost can make you feel bloated and sluggish afterward. So, before you dive into those enticing trays of fried chicken and pasta, take a moment to ask yourself, is indulging in this feast worth the impact on my health and my wallet? Let's uncover the truth about the Indy 500. This legendary race, held annually at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, is a crown jewel in the world of motorsports. Known as the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indy 500 draws over 300,000 fans to the track each Memorial Day weekend, turning the event into a colossal gathering of racing enthusiasts. It isn't just about speed. The race is steeped in rich traditions. Fans cheer as the pace car leads the way, building excitement for the iconic moment when the announcer declares, "Gentlemen, start your engines." Over the course of 500 miles, top drivers from around the globe battle not only for a coveted trophy, but also for their place in the annals of motorsport history. The atmosphere is electric, with cars zooming at dizzying speeds, their engines roaring and reverberating through the grandstands. Beyond the race itself, the event features a unique vibe with festivities like tailgating, creating a festive spirit that captivates fans. From legendary figures like A.J. Foyt to modern icons like Helio Castroneves, the Indy 500 continues to deliver heart-pounding moments that leave a lasting impression. Would you dare to feel that rush in person? Hard to believe, but chess drives Armenia's success. In the heart of Armenia, chess isn't just a game, it's a way of life. Since 2011, the Armenian government has made chess mandatory in schools for children starting at just 6 years old. Imagine young students battling it out on the chessboard as part of their daily curriculum. This initiative aims to sharpen their minds and improve critical thinking skills while cultivating a spirit of friendly competition. Teachers view chess as a clever strategy, not only to engage students, but also to develop the strategic thinking that will benefit them throughout their lives. With a rich history in chess, Armenia has produced world-renowned players like Tigran Petrosyan and Levan Aronian, making this emphasis on the game feel particularly fitting. The nation's dedication to chess reflects its commitment to nurturing creativity and leadership in the younger generation. So the next time you observe a child deep in thought over a chessboard, remember, you might be witnessing the training of a future champion in Armenia, a small nation with a vast passion for this ancient intellectual sport. Guess what really drives? Turns out the truth is that bombardier beetles fight back. Among the many wonders of the insect world, the bombardier beetle stands out for its remarkable chemistry skills. When faced with threats, it doesn't resort to hiding or running away. Instead, it unleashes a potent chemical defense. Inside its abdomen, the beetle cleverly separates two dangerous substances, hydroquinone and hydrogen peroxide. When danger approaches, specialized enzymes mix these components, initiating an explosive exothermic reaction. This impressive process generates a scalding spray of fluid that can reach nearly 100 degrees Celsius, effectively scaring off predators. The beetle's launching system is truly ingenious, as it uses a swiveling abdomen to aim its fiery jet like a tiny flamethrower. Moreover, the complete reaction takes place in under a second, punctuated by a startling audible pop that can shock would-be attackers. Remarkably, the beetle also possesses an internal valve system, allowing it to pulse its chemical blasts in controlled bursts, ensuring it doesn't harm itself in the process. Who knew that a tiny insect could be such a master of chemical warfare? Most people don't know this, but chameleons are incredible hunters. These fascinating reptiles have developed a unique method to catch their prey that packs a punch. When an insect enters their range, chameleons don't rely on jumping or rushing. Instead, they launch their tongues at astonishing speeds. Hidden inside their heads is a remarkable biological spring system, composed of an elastic collagen sheath coiled around a bone. At the perfect moment, this stored energy is released, catapulting their tongues to an impressive length. up to twice their body size in just 0.07 seconds. The tip of their tongue is coated with a sticky mucus that acts like a suction cup, ensuring a firm grip on unsuspecting prey. Once they make contact, powerful retractor muscles pull the tongue back into the mouth with accuracy that rivals precision instruments. Some small species even manage to achieve accelerations over 50 degrees, making their strikes faster than fighter jets. This incredible combination of stealth and speed allows chameleons to ambush fast-flying insects while remaining perfectly still and camouflaged. It's not just a hunting technique, it's a masterclass in evolutionary prowess. Guess what really drives Namibia's incredible wildlife conservation? It's true. Over 40% of this stunning country is set aside for nature reserves, national parks, and community-managed conservancies, making it one of the leaders in conservation efforts worldwide. When considering such a hefty percentage, it's clear Namibia prioritizes environmental protection. More than 80 community conservancies play a crucial role here, taking care of around 20% of Namibia's area. These conservancies not only help preserve the environment, but also support local communities by creating employment opportunities and promoting sustainable practices. Thanks to these dedicated efforts, populations of wildlife are thriving, with remarkable species like black rhinos, elusive leopards, and unique desert elephants finding sanctuary. Imagine witnessing these magnificent creatures roam freely across their natural landscapes. Namibia's commitment serves as an inspiring example of how land can be harmonized between people and nature. This beautiful balance clearly demonstrates that love for wildlife can flourish when communities work hand in hand with conservation efforts. Isn't it amazing how Namibia showcases the importance of protecting biodiversity for future generations? This might surprise you. More plastic flamingos than real ones. You might be interested to learn that in the United States, there are more plastic flamingos than actual flamingos. This amusing phenomenon began in the 1950s when Don Featherstone designed the beloved pink lawn ornament, which quickly captured the hearts of Americans. These cheerful plastic birds became iconic symbols of suburban life, representing a light-hearted and fun attitude. While real flamingos thrive in warm climates, primarily in Florida and the Caribbean, their plastic counterparts flourished across the U.S. landscape. Homeowners embraced them for yard parties, transformed them into art installations, and even used them for pranks, further solidifying their place in American culture. You'll find these vibrant decorations adorning lawns, gardens, and porches, often posing in fun and quirky arrangements. Though actual flamingos are a rare sight, their synthetic versions bring joy, color, and a touch of sunshine to everyday life, allowing us to enjoy that tropical vibe no matter where we are in the country. What if I told you discover Dubai's unique photography rules and avoid trouble? In this stunning city, known for its towering skyscrapers and vibrant culture, taking photos can be a bit more complicated than just pulling out your phone. It's crucial to understand that snapping pictures of people, especially Muslim women and children, without their permission is frowned upon and can lead to discomfort or even serious issues. Dubai values privacy and respect, so it's always best to ask before capturing someone's image. Additionally, strict regulations govern where you can point your camera. For instance, taking photos at airports, military areas, or many government buildings is strictly prohibited. Ignoring these rules isn't a minor issue. It could result in hefty fines or even arrest. This serves as a reminder that while we love preserving moments through photographs, respecting local customs and laws is essential to truly enjoying what Dubai has to offer. So the next time you're wandering through Dubai's lively streets, keep these rules in mind to ensure a positive experience. Did you know that Rolls-Royces rule Hong Kong's roads? It might surprise you to discover that this vibrant city boasts the highest number of Rolls-Royce cars per capita globally. Known for its breathtaking skyline and dynamic lifestyle, Hong Kong is a paradise for luxury vehicles. One reason for this phenomenon is the concentration of wealth. As a major financial hub, the city is home to numerous affluent individuals eager to flaunt their success with extravagant cars. Even though luxury vehicles can incur hefty tariffs, the favorable tax structure in Hong Kong allows wealthy residents to still indulge in brands like Rolls-Royce without breaking the bank. Moreover, the compact nature of the city facilitates owning and maintaining multiple luxury cars, making it common to see these majestic machines glide down the streets. The spectacle of these gleaming vehicles reflects a lifestyle woven into the fabric of Hong Kong, where owning a Rolls-Royce is about more than just getting from point A to B. It's a powerful statement of status and elegance. So, the next time a Rolls-Royce catches your eye, remember it embodies a uniquely luxurious way of life. You might be shocked to learn that kiwis are night hunters. This unique bird, endemic to New Zealand, possesses an extraordinary adaptation. Its nostrils are located at the tip of its long, probing beak. This peculiar positioning enables the kiwi to literally smell its prey, such as insects and worms, buried up to 10 centimeters deep beneath the forest floor's leaf litter. With its keen sense of smell and sensitive whisker-like feathers known as vibrissae, the kiwi expertly navigates its nocturnal environment, compensating for its poor eyesight. Interestingly, the kiwi also lays one of the largest eggs relative to its body size, which can be as much as 20% of its weight. This remarkable investment in reproduction demands intense care from both parents, who diligently nurture their young. Celebrated in Maori culture, kiwis symbolize conservation efforts and resilience. Defying conventional bird norms, they thrive in their underground world with remarkable adaptations that highlight the wonders of evolution. Isn't it fascinating how a flightless bird can excel in its own unique ways? What if I told you lobsters can live 50 years? These mesmerizing crustaceans are not just delicious seafood. They're also among the longest-living marine animals. Picture a lobster gracefully navigating the ocean's depths for decades, continuously growing and adapting. Research reveals that these remarkable creatures can reach nearly half a century of age due to their extraordinary biology, which defies the typical aging process. Unlike most animals, lobsters maintain their vitality and increase in size throughout their lives. One of their most astonishing traits is their ability to regenerate lost limbs, such as claws, enabling them to escape threats and thrive in their environments. This superpower not only aids in their survival, but showcases their remarkable resilience. Additionally, lobsters exhibit fascinating changes in shell color as they mature, creating a stunning visual display in the ocean. So, the next time you spot a lobster at a restaurant or aquarium, consider the incredible journey it has taken. This ancient dweller of the sea has more stories to tell than you might think. Did you know that olives come from the same tree? It's true. Green and black olives, the stars of your favorite tapenade or pizza, actually grow on the same type of olive tree, known scientifically as Olea europaea. The key difference between these two popular varieties lies in their harvest time. Green olives are plucked from the tree while they're still young and firm, just before they fully ripen. This early harvest grants them a crisp texture and a tangy flavor, making them a perfect addition to zesty dishes. Conversely, black olives remain on the tree longer, allowing them to undergo a maturation process that transforms their flavor. By the time they are harvested, they boast a deep, rich color, along with a softer, mellower taste that many people savor. Both types of olives are packed with healthy fats, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory properties, making them not only tasty, but nutritious as well. So whether you adore the sharp punch of green olives or relish the smoothness of black olives, remember that they share a common origin, making every olive a little piece of culinary unison. What if I told you Alaska has a hidden treasure? The Tongass National Forest, nestled in southeastern Alaska, proudly boasts the title of the largest temperate rainforest on Earth, sprawling across an impressive 16.7 million acres. This verdant paradise is home to an astonishing array of wildlife, such as black bears, majestic eagles, and glistening salmon, creating a vital ecosystem that supports both animal and plant life. Towering trees like Sitka spruce and western hemlock reach breathtaking heights of over 200 feet, forming a lush canopy that shelters countless species. Not only does the Tongass play a crucial role in carbon storage, combating climate change, but it also fuels the local economy through sustainable fishing, ecotourism, and selective logging. Adventurous visitors can traverse picturesque trails, marvel at stunning waterfalls, and even catch glimpses of ancient glaciers. This forest is more than just a destination. It's an immersive experience that deepens our connection to nature and underscores the importance of preserving such irreplaceable environments. Have you ever considered the wonders of a rainforest just a plane ride away? You won't believe this about visiting North Korea. If you're daydreaming about a trip to the mysterious land of North Korea, prepare for a surprising journey even before you pack your bags. This country is renowned for being one of the most closed-off places on Earth, meaning gaining access is no easy feat. Most travelers face strict regulations. You cannot simply board a plane and land at your leisure. Instead, you must work with an approved tour guide or agency, making the entire visa process feel akin to piecing together an elaborate puzzle. The North Korean government maintains a firm grip on travel, restricting visitors to specific areas and closely monitoring their stay. When applying for a visa, expect a mountain of paperwork, including a detailed itinerary and sometimes even personal information about your life back home. Unlike many countries where a simple application might suffice, in North Korea, navigating the process requires both patience and precision. However, for those adventurers ready to delve into this extraordinary experience, the reward is unmatched. A glimpse into a world that feels like it hasn't changed in decades. Did you know that the Kremlin is a fortress city? The Moscow Kremlin is not just any old building, it's a stunning fortress complex that embodies centuries of Russian history and politics. This iconic site, with grand palaces, impressive cathedrals, and towering walls, has served as the epicenter for Russian leaders throughout time. Originally constructed in the late 15th century, the Kremlin has hosted countless pivotal events, from royal coronations to crucial political discussions shaping the nation. Today, it serves as the official residence of the President of Russia, currently Vladimir Putin. Visitors are often captivated by its magnificent architecture, including the renowned red brick walls and the vibrant domes of St. Basil's Cathedral, which inject a splash of color into the landscape. Beyond politics, the Kremlin boasts immense cultural significance, home to various museums and galleries that showcase Russia's rich heritage. Remarkably, this fortified complex plays a dual role, acting as a powerful symbol of national pride, while also functioning as an active government hub. So the next time you think of Russia, remember that the Kremlin represents an enthralling mix of history, politics, and breathtaking beauty. Let's uncover the truth about Italy's secret staircases. In the heart of enchanting Italy, particularly in cities like Venice and Florence, hidden staircases reveal a captivating aspect of architecture. Wealthy aristocrats constructed these discreet passageways within their homes as crucial escape routes during times of unrest. These staircases, ingeniously concealed behind walls or within alcoves, often led to secret rooms or safe exits, showcasing a fascinating blend of beauty and practicality. Imagine exploring a charming street and stumbling upon the entrance to one of these hidden staircases. Tourists and locals are equally enchanted by these architectural wonders, which hold echoes of the past and stories of those who once used them for safety. Today, many remain intact, inviting curious minds to uncover their secrets and understand the historical context in which they were built. As you wander through Italy's vibrant cities, keep an eye out for these mysterious structures. Who knows? You might just discover a secret staircase that connects you to centuries of history and intrigue. Is it really true that starfish live without a brain? The answer is yes. Starfish, or sea stars as they are sometimes called, operate quite differently from most creatures we know. They lack a traditional brain, but instead possess a nerve ring that encircles their mouth, connecting to radial nerves that extend into each arm. This setup allows their limbs to work independently, making local decisions while remaining linked to the whole. Imagine having each arm acting on its own, capable of sensing food or danger. Furthermore, starfish have a unique way of getting around. They utilize a hydraulic system powered by seawater, which fills their tube feet. These feet, ending in tiny suction cups, enable them to crawl over rocky surfaces with impressive dexterity. And if a starfish loses an arm, no need to worry. They can regenerate it completely, sometimes even creating a completely new starfish in the process. This incredible ability forces us to rethink our understanding of intelligence and coordination in the animal kingdom. Starfish challenge the notion that a brain is necessary for movement and survival, demonstrating that life can thrive in surprising ways. Let's uncover the truth about fermented shark. Hakkarl, an iconic dish from Iceland, is unlike anything you've probably tasted. Made from Greenland shark, this traditional delicacy undergoes a unique fermentation process that makes it safe to eat. The meat of the Greenland shark contains harmful levels of substances such as urea and trimethylamine oxide, which can be toxic if consumed fresh. However, the magic of fermentation transforms this potentially dangerous catch into a staple of Icelandic cuisine. After being caught, the shark is cleaned and buried in a pit, where it ferments for several months. This natural process not only breaks down the toxins, but also develops Hakkarl's strong flavor and pungent aroma. Imagine a taste that combines the essence of ammonia with sharp cheese. Often served in small cubes, it pairs perfectly with a shot of Icelandic schnapps or a slice of rye bread. Many adventurous foodies and locals embrace Hakkarl as a unique culinary experience steeped in tradition. For those brave enough to try it, Hakkarl stands as a testament to Icelandic ingenuity in food preservation and the celebration of its rugged landscape. Ever thought about why North Dakota ranks lowest in education? Yes, it's true. North Dakota has the lowest percentage of residents with a college degree in the entire United States, standing at a mere 19%. This statistic is startling, especially when compared to states where the rate of college-educated residents climbs significantly higher. Several unique factors contribute to this educational landscape. For starters, North Dakota's smaller population relies heavily on blue-collar jobs, such as farming and oil extraction, which often do not require a 4-year degree. Furthermore, the state's remote location and harsh climate can pose challenges for those seeking higher education opportunities. Despite this, North Dakota thrives on the value of practical skills that directly contribute to its economy. The hardworking residents demonstrate that success can be achieved through vocational training and real-world experience. The low college degree rate raises essential questions about the future. Will North Dakota take steps to increase higher education and enhance its workforce? The direction of the state's educational landscape remains to be seen. Turns out, the truth is that did you know the ocean can glow like stars? Off the coast of Vadhu in the Maldives, bioluminescence creates an enchanting spectacle that transforms the ocean into a shimmering wonderland. As you walk along the beach at night, the water glistens with a vivid blue light, almost as if you are strolling through a galaxy. This mesmerizing display is caused by tiny marine creatures called dinoflagellates. When these plankton are disturbed by crashing waves or even footsteps, they emit light, illuminating the water in a way that captivates everyone who sees it. This phenomenon not only mesmerizes visitors, but also serves a vital purpose. Scientists believe that the glowing effect acts as a defense mechanism. By dazzling potential predators with light, these plankton have a better chance of escaping danger. Witnessing this natural wonder highlights the beauty and complexity of our ecosystem. If you find yourself in Vadhu, don't miss this breathtaking dance of lights, where the water sparkles like a piece of the night sky brought to life. What if I told you Africa spans all 4 hemispheres? It's pretty mind-blowing. Africa is the only continent that sits in each of the northern, southern, eastern, and western hemispheres, making it truly unique. If you picture a globe, the equator runs right through the middle of Africa, effectively splitting it into the northern and southern halves. Meanwhile, the prime meridian, a key reference line for measuring longitude, runs through the western part of Africa. This extraordinary geographical positioning not only creates diverse climates, from the tropical rainforests of the Congo to the arid expanses of the Sahara Desert, but also gives rise to a staggering variety of wildlife and cultural traditions. Africa is a patchwork of ecosystems, including bustling cities, serene savannas, and majestic mountains. This stunning diversity is woven into the continent's rich history, which tells stories of migration, trade, and resilience. Exploring Africa is an adventure filled with new experiences, making it a delightful subject for anyone captivated by geography, culture, or history. Ever thought about why your thumbs have their own pulse? That's right! Each of your thumbs boasts its very own pulse, thanks to the radial artery. This important blood vessel runs along the thumb side of your wrist, providing each thumb with its unique blood supply. The radial artery plays a vital role in delivering oxygen-rich blood, which is essential for your thumb's proper functioning and overall health. If you press down just right on your thumb, you can actually feel this gentle thump, a reminder that even small digits are vital components of your body. It's incredible how our anatomy is so intricately designed. This artery not only ensures your thumbs are nimble and ready for tasks like texting, playing an instrument, or engaging in crafts, but it also highlights the significance of every part of our body, no matter how small. So, the next time you think about your hands, don't overlook those thumbs. They aren't just for giving a thumbs up. They each have their own heartbeat, reminding you of the life that's pulsing through every part of you. Scientists recently discovered that your brain is mostly fat. It may sound surprising, but the human brain is made up of about 60% fat, making it the fattest organ in your body. This astonishing fact highlights the key role fat plays in maintaining brain health and efficiency. The high fat content contributes to the formation of cell membranes, which provide essential structure and integrity to the brain's cells. These cell membranes serve as protective barriers, ensuring that cellular processes run smoothly and efficiently. Moreover, fat acts as insulation for nerve fibers, similar to how insulation works in your home, allowing nerve signals to travel quickly between brain regions and throughout the nervous system. This rapid communication is crucial for everything from reflexes to complex problem-solving. Imagine attempting to send a text on a slow network. Information delivery would be drastically delayed. So, next time you consider your diet, remember that incorporating healthy fats is vital for not only keeping your body in shape, but also for enhancing cognitive performance and overall brain function. Can you believe how huge bullfrogs can get? The bullfrog, hailing from the southeastern United States, isn't your ordinary amphibian. It's actually the largest frog species in North America. These remarkable creatures can grow up to 25 centimeters long, creating an impressive sight in the wild. With their broad, rounded bodies and strong legs, bullfrogs excel in both swimming and leaping, perfectly suited for life in ponds, marshes, and lakes. Their deep, croaky calls reverberate through the wetlands, particularly during mating season when males compete for attention. This distinctive call not only attracts females, but also establishes territory among rival males, showcasing their vocal prowess. Interestingly, bullfrogs possess a voracious appetite, devouring insects, small fish, and even other frogs. Their quick reflexes and robust hind legs enable them to capture prey with ease. While observing these fascinating amphibians, it's essential to recognize their role in the ecosystem, acting as both predator and prey. By understanding and appreciating bullfrogs, we gain insights into the delicate balance of nature in our own backyards. Is it really true that crocodiles cry over emotions? Let's break a common myth today. Crocodile tears aren't about emotion. The popular phrase, crocodile tears, implies fake sadness, but it actually originates from a fascinating biological process. When crocodiles feed, their powerful jaw muscles press on special glands, triggering the secretion of tears, not due to sorrow, but to clean their eyes. These majestic reptiles often hunt along sandy shores, and the tears help flush out irritants, ensuring they maintain clear vision. This phenomenon was first recorded as far back as the 14th century, but it was widely misunderstood as a sign of emotional weeping, which eventually gave rise to the metaphor. In reality, crocodiles are cold-blooded predators, driven more by instinct than empathy. However, their unique tear mechanism serves a vital function. Without it, they could risk infections or impaired hunting abilities. Interestingly, researchers are now investigating similar tear responses in other animal species to better understand how tears evolved as tools for hygiene and protection, not just emotional expression. Why exactly does nature cool our buildings without energy? It's amazing but true. Innovative techniques allow us to maintain comfortable indoor temperatures without using electricity. One remarkable method is the implementation of green roofs. These roofs, adorned with vibrant vegetation, serve as natural insulators by providing shade and enhancing airflow. By reducing heat absorption, they create a cooler indoor environment, while simultaneously managing stormwater and improving air quality. Additionally, architects are increasingly opting for reflective materials that bounce sunlight away from the structure rather than absorb it. This clever design keeps buildings cooler, particularly during the sweltering summer months, allowing occupants to enjoy refreshing indoor spaces without a surge in energy usage. Given the urgent need for sustainable solutions amid climate change, these technologies could pave the way for a greener future. So, the next time you admire a building crowned with a flourishing garden or notice surfaces glistening under the sun, remember, they might be cooler than they appear, all while contributing to energy conservation. You might be shocked to learn that noses detect over 1 trillion smells. This astounding capability hinges on the human nose's remarkable design, featuring approximately 400 distinct olfactory receptors that work together to identify a vast array of scents. Imagine your nose as a highly skilled detective, tirelessly analyzing the air around you for aromatic clues. This talent significantly enriches our daily experiences, as scents can evoke powerful memories and emotions. For instance, the delightful fragrance of chocolate chip cookies freshly baked in the oven can whisk us back to joyful moments from childhood, perhaps the warmth of family gatherings or special celebrations. Conversely, our nose's ability to pick up on unpleasant odors like smoke or spoiled food acts as a crucial alarm system, alerting us to potential dangers. Each inhale sends a flood of olfactory signals to our brains, where they trigger memories and feelings. Therefore, whether it's savoring the mouth-watering aroma of dinner or instinctively stepping away from something foul, our sense of smell is an essential ally, guiding us through life's sensory landscape and keeping us safe. Here's what actually happens when love defies tradition. Since 1983, the iconic duo of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn has captivated audiences, yet they remain unwed, a choice that challenges conventional relationship norms. Their romance began on the set of The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band, where instant chemistry sparked a connection that has held strong through the decades. Known for their dynamic performances in films like Swing Shift and Overboard, Kurt and Goldie showcase not just their acting talent, but also a robust partnership that thrives off-screen. As devoted parents to their son Wyatt Russell and Goldie's daughter Kate Hudson, they exemplify that love comes in diverse forms that don't always need a marriage certificate. They believe that true commitment is about trust, respect, and shared experiences rather than legal formalities. Their enduring relationship, filled with laughter and unwavering support, illustrates how love can flourish against societal expectations. Kurt and Goldie's story serves as a beautiful reminder that the essence of family and love transcends traditional labels. What if I told you North Korea delayed World Cup broadcasts? During the 2014 World Cup, a fascinating and unusual scenario unfolded in North Korea. While fans around the globe were glued to their screens, celebrating every goal live, North Korean viewers found themselves in a strange waiting game. The government chose to air all World Cup matches, but with a notable twist. They broadcasted them 24 to 36 hours later than the rest of the world. This delay served as a method of censorship, allowing the regime to manage the narrative around the tournament and control what information reached its citizens. Imagine the thrill of soccer enthusiasts cheering for their teams in real time, while North Koreans had to suppress their excitement as they mirrored the action only a day later. By editing out politically sensitive moments, the regime ensured that only a sanitized version of the event reached its audience. This curious intertwining of sports and state control emphasizes how deeply governance can penetrate even the realm of entertainment in North Korea. Despite the delays, those broadcasts provided a rare lens to the outside world for many, showcasing the unifying power of sports, even within such an isolated nation. Turns out, the truth is that belief heals. The placebo effect is a captivating phenomenon where individuals genuinely experience health improvements from treatments void of therapeutic value, solely because they believe in their potential. Picture this. You take a sugar pill, convinced it will alleviate your headache or elevate your mood, and surprisingly, you start to feel better. Research indicates that when people think they're undergoing treatment, even if it's just a placebo, their brains can initiate real physiological transformations. This remarkable link between our minds and bodies reveals the astonishing power of thought. For example, in numerous clinical trials, many participants who received a placebo reported significant alleviation of symptoms such as pain or anxiety, demonstrating that our expectations can produce tangible biological changes. Although this doesn't imply that placebos can substitute for genuine medical treatments, it highlights the crucial role mindset plays in recovery. So, the next time you find yourself feeling unwell, remember that fostering a positive belief in your healing process might be just as important as the actual medications you take. Discover the magic of Aruba's stunning flamingo beach. Aruba, a tropical gem in the Caribbean, offers visitors an extraordinary experience at Flamingo Beach, known for its picturesque scenery and unique residents. Here, a vibrant colony of pink flamingos roams freely along the pristine shoreline, enchanting guests with their graceful movements and striking colors. These elegant birds aren't confined to a specific area. Instead, they meander around the beach, allowing for incredible photo opportunities as they splash in the shallow waters. Picture yourself lounging on a sunbed, with the soothing sound of waves nearby, while these curious flamingos approach for a chance to be in your vacation selfies. But the fun doesn't stop there. Flamingo Beach is also a paradise for swimming, snorkeling, and soaking up the sun. Whether you're collecting seashells, sipping on a tropical drink, or simply enjoying the stunning views, you'll find that this beach is bursting with life and color. So, when planning your next getaway, make sure Aruba and its fabulous flamingos are at the top of your must-visit list. Is it really true that redheads take over Tilburg? Each year, an extraordinary event unfolds in the Dutch city of Tilburg, where over 20,000 natural redheads from more than 80 countries come together for Redhead Days. This vibrant festival began as a simple photography project, but it has blossomed into a global celebration of genetic uniqueness and identity. Attendees join in lively parades, participate in group portraits, and share their stories through art workshops and music performances. Imagine a stunning sea of copper, auburn, and strawberry blonde hair swaying together in unity. Beyond mere aesthetics, this festival becomes a platform for redheads to exchange tips on hair care and sun protection while discussing the stereotypes they often face. With redheads representing less than 2% of the world's population, Redhead Days offers a supportive community where individuals can embrace their rare trait with pride and confidence. This remarkable gathering showcases that diversity is not only worth tolerating, it is something to celebrate joyfully and unapologetically. What makes Redhead Days so special? Why exactly does Nigeria boast a massive population? Nigeria stands tall as the most populous nation on the continent, boasting a staggering population of 223 million people as of 2023. This accounts for over 16% of Africa's entire population, a remarkable statistic considering the continent's diversity. The country is a vibrant mosaic, enriched by over 500 ethnic groups and numerous languages, making it a hub of cultural interaction and creativity. Experts predict that by 2050, Nigeria's population could eclipse 400 million, potentially propelling it past the United States and into the third spot on a global scale. Such growth brings a dynamic energy seen in bustling cities like Lagos, famed for its markets, music, and food. However, this rapid ascent also presents significant challenges. Nigeria faces pressing needs for infrastructure, education, and healthcare systems capable of supporting such a large and diverse populace. As it navigates the complexities of change and development, Nigeria's evolution will undoubtedly be not just fascinating, but vital for understanding the future of urbanization in Africa. What will the country's growth mean for its people and the world? Guess what really drives golf's evolution? It all started in the early 1930s when a frustrated manager at the Acushnet company discovered that golf balls often rolled unpredictably due to an off-center core. This simple observation sparked a transformation in the sport. With a razor blade in hand, he cut open a golf ball, revealing the fundamental flaw in its design. To tackle this issue, he hired an engineer from MIT, who crafted the first perfectly balanced golf ball. In 1935, the Titleist golf ball made its debut, revolutionizing how the game was played. This ball's extraordinary symmetry provided golfers with unparalleled control and accuracy, allowing them to improve their skills significantly. Almost immediately, Titleist became the gold standard on professional golf tours. Today, Titleist still dominates golf courses worldwide, used by countless players seeking precision in their game. This story exemplifies how a spark of curiosity coupled with technological ingenuity can lead to breakthroughs that reshape entire sports. Who knew a tiny white ball could have such a monumental impact? Ever thought about why Pink Floyd chose their name? The legendary band Pink Floyd, known for their psychedelic sounds and elaborate live shows, actually took their name from two lesser-known blues musicians, Pink Anderson and Floyd Council. In the early 1960s, the band's founding members, Syd Barrett, Roger Waters, and Nick Mason, were delving into various musical influences, particularly the rich world of blues music. They discovered Anderson and Council, both pivotal figures in the blues genre. Inspired by their unique names and the depth of their music, Barrett decided to combine elements of both names, giving birth to the iconic name we recognize today. Initially, the band had a different identity as the architectural Abdabs, but as their sound began to evolve, they adopted the name Pink Floyd. While their music eventually drifted far from traditional blues, this connection highlights how diverse influences can spark revolutionary art. Just imagine. A simple nod to two talented blues artists ignited the journey of one of the greatest rock bands in history. This connection to their roots reminds us that creativity often blooms from unexpected places. You won't believe this about Diet Coke? Is it really true that Diet Coke floats while regular Coke sinks? You might be surprised to learn this intriguing fact about density and buoyancy. The secret lies in the ingredients. Regular Coke is sweetened with sugar, which makes it denser than water due to the extra weight. When you drop a can of regular Coke into a pool or bucket, its density causes it to sink. In contrast, Diet Coke uses artificial sweeteners, which are much lighter. Because of this, a can of Diet Coke becomes less dense than the water it displaces, allowing it to float. This makes a perfect science experiment for curious minds. Just gather some friends, fill a large container with water, and toss in both types of Coke. It's a captivating visual demonstration of how slight changes in formulation can lead to surprising outcomes. Not only does this quirky difference illustrate important scientific principles, but it also reminds us of the fascinating ways chemistry impacts our favorite drinks. You won't believe this about Mount Washington's winds. This seemingly ordinary mountain, standing at just 6,288 feet, holds the title of the most dangerous small mountain in the world. What makes it so perilous isn't merely its height, but rather the extreme wind conditions that can reach a staggering 231 miles per hour. Imagine setting out on a peaceful hike, only to find that sudden storms transform your adventure into a battle against nature. The mountain's distinctive geography channels these fierce winds, resulting in unpredictable weather and treacherous conditions. It's not unusual for temperatures to plummet, making the air feel bone-chillingly cold, while visibility can drop to near zero in a matter of moments. Tragically, Mount Washington has claimed the lives of many climbers who were unprepared for its unforgiving elements. This reputation doesn't merely foster fear, it draws thrill-seekers and nature enthusiasts alike, all ready to conquer its summit and witness the breathtaking views. So, are you prepared to face the wild and uncover the secrets hiding within this extraordinary mountain? You might be shocked to learn that kiwis weren't always called this. Once dubbed the Chinese gooseberry, this delightful fruit has a fascinating history that dates back to early 20th century China. Initially labeled for its sweet, tangy flavor that reminded many of the traditional gooseberry, the kiwi underwent a transformation when it reached New Zealand. In a savvy marketing strategy, growers decided to rename it kiwi after the iconic, flightless bird that serves as a national symbol. This name change not only captured the essence of New Zealand's uniqueness, but also made the fruit sound more exciting to international markets. As a result, the kiwi quickly surged in popularity. Today, it dazzles with its vibrant green flesh and tiny black seeds, enchanting taste buds worldwide. Beyond its taste, the kiwi is a powerhouse of nutrition, packed with vitamins C and K, antioxidants, and dietary fiber. It's no wonder this fruit is a favorite amongst health enthusiasts. The next time you savor a kiwi, remember its incredible journey from the Chinese gooseberry to a beloved global snack. Most people don't know this, but oppression sparked rebellion. In the 1770s, tensions soared between the British government and the American colonies, particularly Massachusetts. In an attempt to suppress the growing discontent, Britain took drastic actions. Shutting down Boston Harbor crippled the local economy by halting vital trade, directly impacting the livelihoods of many. Furthermore, the British replaced locally elected officials with their own appointees, effectively sidelining colonial leadership. To consolidate power, they allowed trials for colonists to occur away from home, stripping away the right to a fair and familiar legal process. British soldiers even occupied empty homes, further intensifying resentment among the colonists. Instead of coercing compliance, these oppressive measures unwittingly united the residents of Massachusetts, igniting a spirit of defiance and collaboration. Such collective resistance spread throughout the colonies, transforming fear into determination for freedom. This movement became critical in laying the groundwork for the American Revolution, proving that intimidation can galvanize rather than suppress. So, did the British really think they could silence the colonists? Turns out, the truth is that dragon fruit dazzles. This tropical treat, also known as pitahaya, boasts an appearance that looks like something straight out of a fantasy novel. With its bright pink or yellow skin adorned with green-tipped spikes, dragon fruit captures attention and sparks curiosity. When you slice one open, prepare to be amazed by the vibrant white or pink flesh sprinkled with tiny black seeds. This unique interior offers a delightful texture, inviting you to explore its subtly sweet flavor. Whether you blend it into a smoothie, toss it into a fruit salad, or enjoy it fresh, dragon fruit enhances any dish with its eye-catching presence. Beyond its aesthetic charm, Dragon fruit is a nutritional powerhouse. It is low in calories while being rich in vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, making it a fantastic choice for health-conscious eaters. Many people believe that it can boost the immune system and promote healthy skin, adding even more appeal. So, why not dive into this exotic fruit and experience a splash of tropical joy in your life? Let's uncover the truth about pig intelligence. Pigs are often underestimated creatures, but the truth is, they might just be some of the smartest animals around. Studies show that pigs possess remarkable cognitive abilities that often surpass those of our beloved canine companions. For example, they can learn complex tasks and solve puzzles, even manipulating their environment to achieve their goals. With impressive memories, pigs retain what they've learned for years, showcasing a level of intelligence that many people find astonishing. Moreover, pigs have distinct emotional lives, establishing social bonds and communicating with each other using a variety of vocalizations. Research indicates that they can be trained to perform tricks, follow commands, and engage in activities like playing video games. Their playful nature and intelligence have prompted comparisons to toddlers, emphasizing their cognitive skills. So, the next time you think about intelligence in the animal kingdom, don't overlook pigs. They're not just cute and delicious. These creatures are clever, curious, and bursting with surprises that challenge our understanding of animal intellect. Hard to believe, but only 5% of oceans explored. Despite the ocean covering over 70% of our Earth, a staggering amount remains a mystery. The unexplored depths are home to extraordinary species and ecosystems that scientists have only begun to understand. Imagine descending into a world filled with bioluminescent creatures, colossal underwater mountains, and vibrant coral reefs, all hidden from our view. This realm presents remarkable challenges: enormous pressure, complete darkness, and icy temperatures make exploration difficult. Yet, advances in technology, such as remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and deep-sea submersibles, are enabling researchers to venture where no human has gone before. Each expedition feels like a treasure hunt, offering glimpses of the unknown. For instance, creatures like the elusive giant squid and the mesmerizing glass sponge are just some of the surprises that lie in wait. As we improve our exploration techniques, we inch closer to unveiling these mysteries, urging us to ask, what else might we find lurking in the depths? The ocean remains a world of wonders, urging us to dive deeper into its secrets. Most people don't know this, but is car ownership really evolving in America? Despite an increase in household car ownership from 2015 to 2022, a surprising trend is emerging. The total number of vehicles on American roads has actually decreased over the past 30 years. This shift suggests a fascinating change in how families view car ownership. Many households that once had multiple cars are now opting for just one or two, reflecting a societal transformation. The rise of ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft provides convenient alternatives to owning a second car, especially in metropolitan areas where parking is limited. Urban living arrangements are changing, with more individuals moving to cities where public transport options are readily available. Meanwhile, environmental awareness grows as more people become conscientious about their carbon footprint and the impact of excessive car use. Interestingly, younger generations prioritize experiences over possessions, embracing a lifestyle that values mobility over ownership. As we examine these remarkable shifts, it leaves us wondering about the future of American roads and our evolving relationship with cars. Believe it or not, the Internet's name emerged in 1974. The term Internet was first coined to describe an innovative global network of interconnected computer systems that would transform communication as we know it. In the early 1970s, researchers harnessed emerging computer technologies, developing ways for machines to exchange information. Picture a world devoid of social media or online shopping. Hard to fathom, right? Before 1974, ideas about connecting computers existed, but lacked a unifying term. The introduction of Internet envisioned a vast conduit for information flow across nations, paving the way for what we consider essential today. This groundbreaking concept initiated a cascade of technological advancements, linking millions and altering our interaction with knowledge and each other. From the rise of emails to the explosion of social networks, the Internet has drastically reshaped our daily lives. Today, thanks to those trailblazing researchers, we live in an age where knowledge and communication are only a click away. Can you imagine your life without it? What if I told you about America's vast cattle pastures? Over 1/3 of all land in the contiguous United States is dedicated to cattle grazing, spanning an astonishing 654 million acres. This massive expanse covers around 2.6 million square kilometers, which is approximately 35% of the total land area. The decision to allocate such extensive space to cattle reflects the immense significance of beef production in the American agricultural industry. Adding in the cropland that grows feed specifically for cows, the land used by this sector leaps to 41%. When you sink your teeth into a juicy steak or a succulent hamburger, take a moment to imagine the vast landscapes that made it possible. These pastures are not merely about food, they also embody considerable economic activity and sustain countless farming livelihoods across the country. Yet, while these lands contribute immensely to our economy, they pose challenges such as effective land management and environmental impact. Balancing agricultural production with the need for environmental protection remains essential. Isn't it fascinating how much land plays a role in our food systems? Have you ever wondered why coconuts are deadly? Every year, an estimated 150 people die from falling coconuts, making these seemingly harmless fruits more lethal than sharks. Sharks often capture our imagination with their menacing image and dramatic stories, but coconuts quietly cause 3 times the global average of fatal shark attacks. These large fruits can fall from heights of up to 25 meters, reaching speeds over 50 km/h when they plummet to the ground. The impact can be equivalent to being struck by a brick dropped from a rooftop. Most of these accidents are common in tropical resorts, where unsuspecting tourists lounge beneath swaying palm trees, blissfully unaware of the potential danger above. Unlike the sharp teeth of a shark, coconuts wield a different kind of devastation without any warning. This stark contrast between the feared predator and the overlooked coconut serves as a reminder that true danger often lies in the familiar. So the next time you relax under a coconut tree, remember, awareness is key to enjoying your vacation safely. Have you ever wondered why the Kuwaiti dinar is so valuable? It's fascinating to discover that the Kuwaiti dinar holds the title of the most valuable currency in the world, trading for approximately $3.30 USD per dinar. This impressive exchange rate is rooted in Kuwait's rich oil resources. The country boasts some of the largest oil reserves globally, significantly boosting its economy through extensive oil exports. This financial strength not only supports a robust currency, but also ensures a steady influx of wealth, allowing the dinar to thrive in the currency markets. Kuwait's government actively manages its financial policies to maintain low inflation and a stable currency, which provides a clear advantage over many other nations whose currencies often experience ups and downs due to economic and political factors. As a result, the Kuwaiti dinar maintains its value exceptionally well. For travelers or those with interests in global finance, understanding the dinar's power and the economic stability of Kuwait offers a unique perspective on currency value. Definitely a topic worth exploring. Did you know that painkillers are often identical? You might think that branded painkillers like Tylenol and Advil are superior to their generic counterparts, but they share a fascinating secret. They are chemically identical. Both the brand name and generic options contain the same active ingredients, acetaminophen or ibuprofen, for example, designed to relieve pain effectively. The only notable differences lie in packaging, marketing, and, most notably, the price tag. It's not uncommon for a popular brand to cost much more than a generic version, which can throw consumers off. This price inflation often stems from marketing campaigns and the eye-catching designs on those familiar boxes. Research conducted by health organizations confirms that regardless of the brand, both types of painkillers meet strict safety and effectiveness standards set by regulatory authorities. So, the next time you're at the pharmacy, consider checking the labels. Opting for a generic painkiller can save you money without sacrificing quality. Isn't it time you took advantage of this insider knowledge? Hard to believe, but Europa may host alien life. Jupiter's moon. Europa is a captivating realm that holds immense intrigue for scientists and explorers alike. Underneath its thick layer of ice lies an expansive ocean, potentially containing more than double the amount of water found on Earth. This hidden ocean is kept warm by the gravitational forces exerted by Jupiter, creating a vibrant environment where conditions might be right for life as we know it. With its salty and nutrient-rich waters, Europa stands out as a leading candidate in the quest for extraterrestrial life. Upcoming missions like NASA's Europa Clipper are designed to investigate its frozen surface and analyze the plume jets that release water vapor into space, offering vital insights about the ocean beneath. If microbial life flourishes in these depths, it could revolutionize our understanding of life beyond our planet. Just imagine sophisticated machines exploring this alien ocean, possibly revealing a wealth of biological mysteries waiting to be discovered. Europa is not just a frozen moon. It could be a hidden source of life-changing knowledge. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Kiwis love ice cream. Did you know that New Zealand holds the title for the highest ice cream consumption per capita in the world? According to the International Dairy Association, each Kiwi enjoys a staggering amount of this sweet treat, more than anyone else on the planet. Ice cream has woven itself into the fabric of New Zealand culture, showcasing an array of flavors that reflect the country's rich natural bounty. From traditional favorites like creamy vanilla to adventurous combinations such as feijoa and hokey pokey, there's something for everyone. Following closely behind, the United States also delights in its ice cream, ranking second globally. Enjoying ice cream isn't just about the taste, it's a social affair. Families and friends gather to share scoops during summer barbecues, birthday parties, and holidays, creating lasting memories. New Zealand's local dairy farms contribute to this passion by providing high-quality, fresh ingredients, ensuring every bite is rich and creamy. So the next time you savor an ice cream cone, remember that you're part of a worldwide celebration of this beloved dessert. Turns out, the truth is that our universe could be flat. Imagine a universe where the rules of geometry are exactly like those in high school math. Here, parallel lines never intersect, and the angles of a triangle always total 180 degrees. This intriguing possibility comes from cosmology, the field dedicated to understanding our universe's structure and origins. Scientists suggest that the universe's shape is determined by its overall density. If this density achieves a perfect balance known as critical density, it results in a flat universe. Recent observations of the cosmic microwave background radiation, the faint glow left over from the Big Bang, offer compelling evidence that supports this idea of flatness, or at least points to the universe being nearly flat on a grand scale. So, what does this imply for our cosmic future? If our universe is indeed flat, it will continue to expand indefinitely, although the speed of that expansion will gradually slow down over time. So the next time you look up at the stars, consider this. You're witnessing a potentially flat universe that stretches endlessly before your eyes. This might surprise you. What is an array of hedgehogs? An array of hedgehogs refers to a delightful gathering of these charming creatures, known for their adorable round bodies and protective spines. Hedgehogs are intriguing animals that belong to the Erinaceidae family, with various species scattered across different habitats worldwide. Often spotted rummaging through gardens or exploring underbrush at dusk, they display a fascinating assortment of behaviors. Although typically solitary, hedgehogs sometimes come together during the breeding season or while foraging for food, creating a heartwarming sight. Their only means of defense is curling into a spiky ball when threatened, showcasing how their unique adaptation helps them survive in the wild. Watching an array of hedgehogs interact can be quite a captivating experience, reminding us of the intricate connections within nature. These little beings not only bring joy to gardens, but also serve vital roles in their ecosystems, controlling insect populations and maintaining ecological balance. Next time you hear about these playful groups, picture a charming scene of hedgehogs reminding us of the beauty of our planet's diverse wildlife.